the flame.
Yo guys, Stats here, and we are on the map Par 72, and I'm using motion blur, and it's like a texture pack motion blur. It's really interesting. I'll go ahead and show you guys how it works in a little bit, and I'll kind of explain how I found it. And yeah, so I'm using a texture pack and I have motion blur, and if you guys have a good computer, I think this will work for you guys, but if you have a really laggy computer, I would not recommend using this motion blur. It's a very high usage of something. I don't know, it causes a lot of lag if you don't have a good computer. So that is one thing. Make sure you have a good computer if you want to try out this motion blur thingy. Otherwise, you might have a couple of lag issues. If this guy wants to fight, we can definitely make that happen if he just wants to continue following me here. No, he doesn't want to. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go over there right now. But yeah, so this is like it's a texture pack, and it has motion blur, and this guy just pre-gapped on me. Hello. Alright. This guy's low. He has a rod. Alright, it's cool. I'll just take the tier 2s, dude. I don't wanna kill you. I'll get a rod somewhere else. So yeah, it's by Gosu. Gosu made this like motion blur texture pack. Interesting. It's very interesting. It is it's very weird, if I do say so. I don't know how he thought of it, but it is it's very cool. So as you can see, motion blur level 3, which is the one I like the best. I have motion blur level 4. I didn't download level 2 or level the other one because I just didn't like them. They were a little bit too little of motion blur. And he recommended 3, or he recommended 4 for recordings and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, it's like a motion, like, yeah, so it's like this motion blur texture pack thing. And if I click F3 here, if you see the last thing on the left side of the F3, it says shaders, and it says phosphorus.json. So that is what you have to have your shaders set to for it to enable motion blur. And yeah, it's really interesting. A thing like to have motion blur in Minecraft without having real shaders on, and it just putting a texture pack on pretty much, is very cool. So if you guys want the download to this, I'll leave a link to his video down in the description, and you guys can go check out the video and get your download link of the texture pack. And you know, if you guys don't have the strongest computers, you guys can try out what do you call it? The other levels. There's 4 levels of motion blur he has. This is level 4 or 3. I think I'm using 3. Yeah, I think this is 3. And yeah, so I personally like 3 the best. It's like the most balanced, I guess you could say. But you know, people have their preferences, and I actually don't need any of that. What do I have actually? Yeah, I'm using 3. And there's also like a thing. Sometimes your little crosshair thing will glitch out, and you have to like put a black thing behind it. It's pretty cool how he like solved all the issues you could have run into, and you know, it's pretty cool. I don't know if this looks better than the motion blur that I usually use, but I'll be only using this for today. And if you guys like this better than the motion blur I usually use, then I could use this more often. It's less render time for me, and you know, if it looks the same or better, then I could use this. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, and it's pretty neat, and I think it adds a level of quality for those people who probably have decent computers but just can't wait for that render time. I'm okay with render time. I don't have a problem with rendering like extra long or anything, just to add a little bit of motion blur. So yeah. But yeah, this is really neat. It has like motion blur for this. It's awesome. Like, I don't know. I'm really like surprised or amazed that this is even a thing. But you know, it's pretty cool. Let's fight this guy. Dang. Got him. Ooh, got the gapple in time too. Alright, nice. Okay, let's put the boots and the chest plate on, and let's throw out his other loots. I got that. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw out his loot. I thought we were gonna die right there because he just had more armor and we were kind of like lightweight trading hits. So yeah. Also, shout out to Tyler's. He gave me his configuration to his like what do you call it, his potion and status effect mods like you see in this corner and there. He gave me his config to like how he has his setup where they're like next to your hotbar and stuff. So yeah, shout out to Tyler's for helping me out with that. Now let's go ahead and fight this guy. He ate a gapple. Oh. Alright. That was a little bit scary. Don't want to get cleaned up here. Alright, nice. Let's go ahead and hit that sword out. Oh, I didn't want to throw that out actually, but you know, it's okay. Alright. There we go. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and come into this little room. And let's craft us some more arrows real quickly. Can we craft anything else? Not really. Is that a guy? Yeah, that's a guy. Okay. Oh, I don't want to. Whatever. I'll just throw it out. I'll just merge these FNSs. I'm not worried about that. So yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts are on this like motion blur thing. I find it really, really neat. Like I'm really. I don't know. I just didn't think it would be a texture pack. I don't think you could do it without actually downloading like the shaders mod. So pretty cool. And yeah, shout out to Gosu for finding out how to do this. I have no idea how he came up with like this whole thing. These guys might be teamed. Oh no, they're not. But this guy wants me. I'll play a little bit defensive. I'll let you guys fight. Oh yeah, just let this guy craft. Whoa, what the crap? Yo, stop bow spamming me, dude. No. Oh, he's just ghosting. Alright. I just had to kill him for the arrows, and you know, if he's lagging, I don't think he'd stop lagging anytime soon. GG. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, leave a like down below. And I'm still kind of curious what you guys' thoughts are on, you know, this, like this. I don't know, like it's really weird, like the motion blur. It's a little bit weird, like playing with it too, because like I don't know, it is like I don't know. I just find it weird playing with motion blur when you're not recording. It's a lot easier to play when you don't have motion blur on. Like it's a lot smoother to play, but it looks a lot better when you have motion blur on. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video today, and if you're new, subscribe. Welcome to the channel, and I'll go ahead and put the outro in right now. Bye.